Today's obituaries are brought to you by Marsh Service and Hansville Funeral Home. Funeral services for Eva Alice Mickelfelder were yesterday at Bethlehem East Baptist Church. Reverend Dale McAnally officiated, interring the adjoining cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home was directing. Funeral services for Jeanette Marie Scalzi, age 76, of Vinemont, will be held today at 11 a.m. at Hansville Funeral Home Chapel. Reverend Truman Davis officiating, interment in Hopewell Cemetery. Hansville Funeral Home is directing. Those are our obituaries for today, brought to you by Moss Service and Hansville Funeral Home.
Premier Bank presents Today on 2. Welcome to our program on a Monday, the 7th day of October. We are broadcasting, as always, live at channel2coleman.com or anytime you want to watch us at that same website. Well, let's see. We didn't get the hurricane.
No,
and
that's
apparently
just a good thing.
Neither did the Gulf. It just kind of died out, didn't it?
My mother was a little concerned, lives in Louisiana, and she was concerned that it might bring them some bad weather, and so I'm glad it just kind of went about its business and went away.
Right.
But we also didn't get that rain that we were supposed to get yesterday.
We didn't. But we did get and will be getting noticeably cooler weather.
Exactly.
Let's check our weather forecast, which is brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet on Cherokee Avenue. We start with the weather almanac for the 7th of October. The average high temperature is now 77. The record high 92 in 1941. The average low 54. The record low 33 in 1932. Sunset this evening 6:48. Sunrise tomorrow morning at 6:21. There's the satellite picture. You can see, I guess, the remnants of the tropical storm now headed through Florida and Georgia. Our part of the country doesn't look too bad, except for the temperature. Winds out of the north today. Sunny and windy with a high just near 70. Clear tonight, low around 48. Tomorrow, more of the same, sunny and breezy, a high of 71. 71 again on Wednesday, then warming up to 74 Thursday. Back to normal temperatures as we get toward the weekend. But other than being a little bit chilly, it should be a nice week this week for Oktoberfest.
I think that's awesome. Got lots going on for Oktoberfest.
Yes, and you had a busy weekend.
I did.
Boy, you were everywhere.
I went to 2 weddings. 2 weddings, and both of them at the Loft.
The Loft.
Just opened, and of course it is the old Green Tiffin furniture store building, and it is above the actual store part. You would walk in on the main level to go into Green Tiffin, and I think they stored their furniture up on the top part in the, I don't know if that's called attic space or whatever, but it's a nice, you walk in from the side where the DHR building is, or used to be, and you walk right through there. They have a nice big ramp area, and just really impressed. Very nice looking, very rustic, if that's what you want. But it is the only place that I know of in Coleman that is as open as it is. It can seat a lot of people in a big area, other than out at the atrium,
Right, that's a good size room.
Right, that's a big room too. But this is just got a lot of character to it, wooden floors and the brick walls, and it really looked nice. And both weddings were very back to basic nature type, natural look. The brides had chosen some natural looking flowers and not your typical formal looking wedding. It was a very, and the first wedding that I attended, the bride and her mother had worked on do-it-yourself. She apparently there's out there on the internet there is whatever you can go to DIY, do it yourself. And they did a lot of stuff themselves and cut tree trunks out of trees about this thick and put them in the center of the table and then put candles and flowers. It was just very, very nice. I enjoyed it. It was really good, and went to, like I said, 2 weddings on Sunday. So, I mean, one on Saturday, one on Sunday, so.
Wow, very good.
Yeah, I enjoyed it.
Well, we have people doing a similar thing at Oktoberfest.
Yep.
Do-it-yourself beer.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, yeah.
With the microbreweries. I mean, that's
right.
where it all started.
That's right.
And that's a big part of Oktoberfest this year.
It is, and I went
What
there
they
Saturday
call it,
night.
craft beers?
Yes,
Uh-huh.
I went there Saturday night as well, and they sold out of that right away. I think
Really?
they said within 45 minutes they
Oh,
had
my
sold
goodness.
out. Oh, yeah.
Wow.
I guess everybody wanted to try it,
Yeah.
and but that was another great. I'm just really excited about Oktoberfest this year.
Yeah.
Kudos to the committee. They did a great job, and a lot of people were out. They had a lot of bands going and things like that, so it was just a great event.
Yeah.
It was good.
We'll talk more about that. First of all, let's check our Facebook friend for today.
John Miller is our Facebook friend, and he likes, he likes Auburn football, and he loves his family. So, John Miller, you're my friend today. Boy, today's a good day. He will, of course, win the large barbecue sandwich from Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue. He just needs to come by here and pick up that certificate. So, goodness
And our
gracious.
guest for today is strangely quiet.
Well, we haven't given him an opportunity to say anything, that's why.
Oh.
Give him a minute. Just give him a minute. We did.
He's going to wait until he has a microphone.
Oh, then he's going to start talking. That's Ernest Hauk is back with us to talk more a little bit about the Oktoberfest and all the different activities that are going on. And so we're going to visit with him.
Okay, George Spear is here with news and commentary right after this.
At Premier Bank, we are very proud of the long-lasting relationships we have with our customers. We'll go almost anywhere to meet your banking needs.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Coleman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
Meet the KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop. It might just change the way you cook. Induction technology heats the pan and not the cooking surface to offer you a new level of precision, speed, and energy efficiency. 9 settings give you different levels of heat to achieve precise temperatures and amazing responsiveness. Water boils in just seconds, making this the fastest to boil induction cooktop available. The KitchenAid 36-inch induction cooktop.
And time for news and commentary on this Monday morning. Oh, by the way, Herman, it's better to be strangely quiet than quietly strange. Looking at the news this morning, it didn't mean to make you feel uncomfortable. All right. 2 Coleman siblings had 3 additional charges added to their cases on Tuesday after being arrested in August in connection with multiple burglaries. It seems this couple, we're talking about 27-year-old Derek Lance Isbell and his sister, 32-year-old Priscilla Gail Isbell, that would be in a van. She would drive, and as they were going down the road, they would see something they liked, so this wouldn't got it, right? Don't know that if they were fencing this stuff, selling it, or whatever, but they were decorating a home with it, so they got caught, and the case continues. Isn't it amazing? You just don't know what to believe anymore whenever you see someone. I was telling the story about my experiences last week going into Rite Aid Pharmacy up here in the North Coleman. There was a man walking up to the door about the same time I was, dressed very nicely, courteous, and he looked like he was an individual, might have been a businessman, didn't have a suit on, but as we got inside, he went up to the counter and asked for some of that medicine that has to be controlled, right? Because of the, what's that stuff in it? Methane? It's not methane, whatever. Sudafed? Yeah, something like that. So anyway, the lady behind the counter said, okay, let me see your license. And she handed the medicine to him. Now, he didn't look sick at all to me. But she says, wait a minute. She said, I'm sorry, I need that back because you've already met your allotted quota for this month. And that happens frequently at these places. It just always amazes me how many people that you think are good and on the level and then turn around and I guess that's the way they get away with it, some of them anyway. Incidentally, speaking of this couple getting arrested with additional charges to come because of some of the other things they found that they stole, I was renewing my home insurance and I was asked, are you sure you don't want vandalism coverage? And I said, vandalism? We don't have much of a problem with that in my community. She says, we're talking about taking the copper from your air conditioning unit. That kind of vandalism is not covered. I didn't know that. Wow. Huntsville, this morning, Redstone Arsenal officials say that a lot of workers are going back to work, that a number of employees on Redstone Arsenal, Colonel Bill Marks, the garrison commander up there, said that each employee should get specific guidance from their supervisors this morning or late last night as to who needs to come in. Redstone Arsenal spokesperson Terry Stover says that it's kind of been unclear as to some of the issues in terms of paying some of these furloughed workers back pay, right, since they haven't been working for a week or so. He said, but it's just a big mess, basically. He didn't use that term, but that's what it is. He says it's a lot to pin down as to who's going back. He says because some organizations, and they have a lot of civilians who are contractors who work there, they have people working, but not all their people are working. He says not all of them are. So it's kind of hard to say. And last night, now one of the things you do if you're a genealogist and you study, the history of a family, is one website that's just very valuable is the Bureau of Land Management. So in those states where it's townships and ranges like we have in Alabama, you can go and you can look up a person's last name and see if anyone homesteaded in a given area of Alabama or other states, Mississippi, Arkansas, not necessarily Georgia. But they had brought that website down because they said of the budget cuts. And I'm thinking, you take a website down, they're screaming lions, tigers, and bears, oh my. The current government shutdown is headed into its second week, but it's not as bad as it has been. The last government shutdown in late of 1995 ran 21 days before Congress and President Clinton reached a deal. And I remember back in 1980 when the military stood a chance of not getting paid. I believe we had to go a few days without getting paid. So it's not the lions, tigers, and bears, oh my scenario so much as some would make you think anyway. And finally, they're saying, according to this latest study, that 47% of jobs are at risk of becoming automated. 47%, and this is in the next 20 years. That's a lot of technology, isn't it? And that's why, one of the reasons why Coleman County schools and the city schools are working to have an engineering academy. They're having to teach young people how to solve problems that we don't have yet. Think about that. Technology is changing so quickly. You can take, for example, in some banks, you can take your cell phone, you can shoot a picture of the check, and it's deposited then. It's amazing. Stay tuned. More of Today on 2 after this.
There's stuff around your house, but we don't make stuff. We make ovens. Dual fuel, double ovens. And they bake so evenly that now delicious is something you can depend on. We only make things for one room. The best room. Your kitchen. We're devoted to it. And you can feel it in everything we make. Nobody knows the kitchen like KitchenAid.
Overwhelmed by home refinancing offers from telephone solicitors and direct mail advertising, and then find you're not qualified for a specific plan? The Mortgage Center, a hometown lender, compares the rates from all home loan lenders and the qualifications of the various government programs to find a plan best suited to you. The Mortgage Center helps Cullman County people purchase and refinance their homes.
This is Pat Newton. Call us today and let us tailor a loan program to your specific needs and requirements.
At Premier Bank, we take pride in serving our community. We respect our customers, and we've won awards for our ethical conduct. We're motivated to do all we can for you, and we're interested in your banking needs. We're efficient, safe, and sound, and our relationships with our customers are second to none.
At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Let's see what we have to give away for today. Our prize on Monday, the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park. And if you got a good appetite, you can get a free, fresh, homemade dessert with a $15 purchase from the Busy Bee Cafe. And they are open Friday and Saturday evenings for dinner.
Yeah.
Those are the prizes for today. Let's look at our ads. I'll ask you a question about one of these ads. Starting with Autotech Repair and Service. They do major engine repair, transmission repair, brake repair on all vehicles, foreign and domestic. That is Autotech.
And Mullins Body Shop. You've counted on them for over 50 years for auto body repair and towing, and you can count on them today. Call Sunny, Stacy, Beth, or Jim at 256-734-1353.
Yates Chance Christian Bookstore says prices are falling. They have a big sidewalk sale going on right now. T-shirts, Bible covers, and gifts, all occasion cards and books in the South Coleman Shopping Center.
And Brown and Company has the taste of fall. They have seasonal beers in stock like Oktoberfest and Pumpkin. They have a wine and beer tastings occasionally, and it is a specialty wine and beer store located right there on Highway 157.
Rodney G's Hickory Grill, and they feature events almost every night of the week, like Monday Night Football. They have a full bar, barbecue, hot wings, and a large menu.
And Deb's Bookstore. It's just your hometown bookstore just down the road. Browsers are always welcome. Used books are half price off every day. New books are 20% off. They even have gift certificates available. Grand
Point Pharmacy mentions this as American Pharmacist Month. Know your pharmacist, know your medicine. Grand Point Pharmacy, located on Highway 31 North, just past 157.
Coleman Wellness and Aquatic Center has a variety of aerobic and cycling classes, indoor rubberized walking track, full fitness center complete with weights, cardio, and professional training.
And Baldwin Counseling Center, Dr. Howard Rogers is the man to talk to. He says help is just a phone call away. Call for an appointment at 256-737-3087. Those are some of the merchant ads. I'm going to give you a question to think about a little bit today. Tell us the name of our advertiser who's been in business for a long, long time, but they're in a brand new building at the same location they've been in for a long, long time.
Right.
You got that one figured out?
I got that one figured out.
Okay, all right. Let's see if the audience can figure it out. It's a long-time business, but they're in a brand new building at the same location they've been in. 256-734-7399 is our telephone number. The prizes for today, the day pass to Hurricane Creek Park, and the free dessert at the Busy Bee Cafe. And we'll answer your phone calls after we watch Money Matters, brought to you by Premier Bank.
Hi, my name is Brianna Morgan. I would like to talk to you on the importance of naming a beneficiary on your IRA. This makes things a lot easier on your loved ones in the event of a tragedy. Having someone named as beneficiary eliminates any confusion on how the money is dispersed. This has been another helpful hint from Money Matters presented by Premier Bank.
Which one of our advertisers is a long-time business in Coleman, and they're in a new building at the same location they have been in? And I think we have a caller who knows the answer. Hello, who's calling? Who's calling?
This is Miss Grimes from Holly Pond.
From Holly Pond. Okay. Which advertiser is a long-time business, but they're in a brand new building?
Well, I think it's the Busy Bee.
You think very well on a Monday morning. That is the right answer. Stay on the line, please. Thanks for calling in. Yes, it is the Busy Bee Cafe. It's not too often that a business will build a new building in the same location. Usually they move to a different location or something.
That's true, but Dairy Queen did it.
When?
Dairy Queen remodeled.
Yeah, on the same, they remodeled the building.
Yeah.
But of course, Busy Bee had extenuating circumstances.
Right.
The building was blown down.
Right, totally gone. So they started from
tornado,
scratch.
but they're still in the same location.
Yes.
By the way, they are serving German meals all this week at the Busy Bee Cafe. So I want to give them a shout out. That's part of the Oktoberfest.
Great.
So, yeah, you can get a German menu at Busy Bee this week. Okay, let's look at that ad and the rest of our merchant ads right now. Starting with Cotton State Barns of Coleman, where you can buy or rent to own. They do carports, play sets, utility trailers, and storage buildings. No credit check, you're automatically approved. Cotton State Barns of Coleman.
And there's the Busy Bee Cafe in this great location in their brand new building. Live music on Fridays and Saturday nights from 2 to 9 p.m. Go check out their new dinner hours. It's home of the original bread and burger.
Earl's Body Shop, voted best towing service. They do towing, large and small, local and long distance, on Highway 31 North in Coleman. Earl's Body Shop.
And a new fitness facility in downtown Coleman. It's right next to Renard's Gallery. It's called Be Fit. It's located at 314 First Avenue, and it's just $50 per month, and it is month to month, no contracts.
Tires for Less is more than just tires. They do oil changes, minor engine repair, replace shocks and brakes. See Greg and Mike and all the guys. Tires for Less on Highway 31 North.
Mr. Hicks Menswear now offering suits made to your measurements. Located right there at 217 Compass Way Southwest. He does have the regular sizes, but he has those hard to fit big and tall sizes.
Borden Family Pharmacy is Coleman's leader in adult immunizations. They have vaccines for shingles, pneumonia, whooping cough, as well as flu shots and flu mist for the youngsters.
And diamonds for all occasions. And I'll tell you what, Doug Doggett's definitely has them. Located right there at Compass Way. And of course, that's why you shop at Doug Doggett, because he has such a great selection.
And Dairy Queen announces the Pumpkin Pie Blizzard is back for the month of October. Dairy Queen, home of the $5 lunch.
Pumpkin Pie Blizzard's my favorite. Mad Dog Mike's Famous Barbecue has got this new football tailgate pack for just $50. It does include a pack of ribs and a pound of pulled pork and sauce and the beans and the whole works.
So which do you like better, Pumpkin Blizzard or Pumpkin Beer?
Pumpkin Blizzard.
Blizzard?
Yeah, I didn't like the beer so much, I'll be honest with you.
I would like pumpkin better in ice cream than beer.
Yeah,
also.
me too. Me too.
Okay, let's see who's celebrating a birthday today.
Well, it looks like Yasef Weisner. Am I saying that right?
Yeah, Jasef worked for us this summer.
Yes. And Austin White and Billy Faye Woods and A.J. Sims all have birthdays today. So congratulations, guys. Your names will be put into the drawing on Friday, where you have that possibility of winning the ice cream cake from Dairy Queen.
And coming up next, Ernest Hauk talks about Oktoberfest.
At Premier Bank, we're a bit old-fashioned. We actually answer the telephone when you call. However, old-fashioned doesn't mean we aren't up to date. With the latest technology, Premier Bank meets the various needs of our customers. Mobile smartphone banking, internet banking, ATMs, convenient offices. At Premier Bank, we have the right products right now with good old-fashioned customer service. At Premier Bank, we put the customer first.
Life lived in black and white is not a life lived. Today, I choose color. To see it. To feel it. To be in it. To be upon it. And to live a life surrounded by it. Today, I put on a fresh coat.
Guten Tag. It's Oktoberfest time in Coleman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Coleman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plus. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.colemanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it.
The man who knows more about Oktoberfest in Coleman than any other man is Ernest Hauk, and he is our guest today. Good morning, Ernest.
Good morning. I think that's stretching it just a little bit.
I was going to say, doesn't Colonel Coleman know pretty much?
Well, he knows quite a bit.
He knows quite a bit, but you know more than him?
Well, I've been around a little longer than him.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Back in the old days when the Historical Society did their little thing at the gazebo.
You were with them, and you were.
Oh yeah, I was part of the Historical Society.
Right.
Plus the fact because of the Sacred Heart Carnival, you probably were involved with that for many years too, prior to Oktoberfest.
Right.
Yeah.
So I'm big on trying to keep the German heritage going, so I think that's important, and that's one of the reasons I'm so pleased that we have all the things going on today that we have.
Yeah.
Because even though we're a very diverse community, it's great that we have a remembrance of the fact that we are a German community. That is our heritage.
Yeah.
Well, tell us what's new and different this year.
Well, of course, we have the craft beer across the street in the parking lot behind the museum. That's new and different, and we've got several businesses through town that are involved in things or somewhat different. For example, the block party that the Allsteak and Carlton's did was something very different this year. We've rearranged the fest hall and the tent to provide hopefully more dance space and more seating area for people and just a little different look to things.
Right.
So there are some good changes that have happened. You know, change can be very good.
It can. We were there Saturday night. I just want to tell y'all real quick, and I stood there and I looked, and I thought it was so cool that this was happening here in Coleman. And there was a gentleman that we didn't know just standing right next to us, and he was from Hartselle, and he is the German teacher. He teaches German at the high school in Hartselle, and we struck up this conversation, and Mike and I and so forth, and he was just a very interesting man, but he came from Hartselle to come and be at our Oktoberfest, and I think it's not his first year to do that, you know. So anyway, but it was just, we draw people from outside areas, and I don't know, I was just really happy and pleased with the way things were that evening. I just thought it really looked good.
Well, you know, we're not like Helen, Georgia. We have not totally revitalized our town to look like a little German village, but for a little southern community, during this week, we become very German, and we do draw a lot of people from outside the city. And the thing that I hope is that more and more people from within the city and the county will come out and just see what it's all about. A lot of people have said, you know, we haven't come before, but this is really fun.
Right, exactly.
And if you don't chicken dance, if you don't polka or waltz or anything like that, you can sit and people watch.
Oh,
and that is a lot of fun because there are always interesting people to watch.
That's true. That's so true.
One thing we did this year that is a little different is we named Elaine Fuller as the forever Burgermeister, honorary Burgermeister. You know, Elaine is one of these who works behind the scenes, does not want recognition, and so the board voted to make her our honorary Burgermeister year after year. Because she's involved in a lot of things. She has family obligations and other things, the tourism movement in town, she's involved in that. And so she's beginning to step back a little bit from all of her years of doing Oktoberfest. And we just felt like with her efforts over the years, she needed this recognition.
Well, cool.
But it was a great weekend. Peyton Palmer, I believe she's from Coleman, was named Miss Oktoberfest.
Very good.
So we got that set up, and of course on Saturday we had the official opening ceremony, and that went well, and I think doing it on Saturday was a good thing. I really do. Now coming up today and this evening, St. John's is having their annual Oktoberfest dinner from 5 until 7. It's $10. The Coleman Community Band, which is made up of old band students and musicians, and I say old, I'm sorry, I say old, I mean former band students with a former band director. They will be performing from 5:30 to 6:30 tonight, and they're awesome. It's always great to hear them perform.
And I hate to tell you this, we're just about out of time.
Uh-oh.
So if somebody wants the schedule, where do they pick these things up?
You can get them at several places in town, and the museum is also available.
Okay. In fact, I got one at the Coleman Cleaners the other day when I was picking up my laundry. I thought, oh, good, I've been wanting one of these. So probably just about anybody downtown. And you can get the whole schedule for the whole week.
Right.
And we're going to be talking to people all week long.
Oh, yeah, you'll be stuck
events.
with me, I guess, every day until Friday.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that. Maybe I won't come in
Ted,
tomorrow.
I'm going to watch you for a hand signal so I don't get too wrapped up.
Well, he's giving you the hand signal now.
Oh, okay.
We'll be back with more right after this.
We've got a safe driver headed toward the freeway. He is doing 44 in a 45. Now
In the nation, Safe just got a little more exciting. Add Vanishing Deductible from Nationwide Insurance and get $100 off for every year of safe driving. Just another way we put members first, because we don't have shareholders.
Bill, that's the perfect merge. That was flawless.
Nationwide is on your side.
Guten Tag.
It's Oktoberfest time in Coleman County, and that means 9 days of great food, 9 days of great music, 9 days of great fun. Events take place all over Coleman County, but the center of Oktoberfest is here at Farmers Market at Fest Hall Market Plaza. There's so much going on. Get your complete schedule of events right now at www.colemanoktoberfest.com. Print it out and make your list of events you don't want to miss. Come join us for the great food, music, and community celebration during Oktoberfest. Don't miss it.
Fire, accident, storm, they all happen in Coleman County. And for 3 generations, Night Free Insurance has been there for you. Continuing today with Elliott and Westcott Free, customizing your life, home, auto, and business insurance with auto owners. Call Westcott, Elliott, Judy, Tina, Angie, or Karen. Night Free Insurance, where people are the difference.
Let's look at our community billboards brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. The Oktoberfest dinner is taking place at St. John's Church tonight from 5 until 7. And if you're interested, you can call the church to get tickets, or you can just show up. It's $10, but get there early if you want to make sure you have a meal. And let's see, October events going on right now are from 11:30 to 1:30, while Wolfgang Moritz is playing. From 5:30 to 6:30 is the community band, and from 6:30 to 9 is Terry Cavanaugh and the Alpine Express. That all takes place under the big Fest Hall roof. And Pilot Club is having their pecan sale. They're selling Priester pecans now through the month of October, and of course you can purchase pecans from any member. For more information, just give them a call at 256-734-2831. They have a variety of different flavors. And Community Billboards is, of course, brought to you by Pepsi and Coleman Jefferson Gas. If you want to send us one, you can email it to channel2coleman@gmail.com. Fax 256-734-7399. No, that was our regular phone. Fax is 256-734-7680. And if you want to be a friend on Facebook, Channel 2 Coleman.
Our weather forecast brought to you by Mitch Smith Chevrolet. Make the switch to Mitch. It'll be sunny today, a little windy out of the north with a high around 70. Clear tonight, low of 48. More of the same tomorrow, sunny and breezy with a high of 71. And let's see, who's our guest for tomorrow?
Well, other than Ernest, we will be visiting with Barbara Ragsdale will be here tomorrow to talk about Sacred Hearts Dinner.
Thank you for watching today on 2.